Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and get started and just give everyone a few seconds kind of while I'm introducing myself for you to hop on and we will get rolling. So my name is Ashley Kreshock. I am a triple diamond leader with It Works Global, and my journey started in September of 2014. So I am, coming up on my 4-year anniversary with the company. And you guys, I started this business because we needed it desperately. And I know that sounds kind of sad, but we were a struggling one income family. I was from Palm Beach, but I had moved up here to Uniontown, Pennsylvania, which is a really small town. And we moved here because one income with a newborn just wasn't cutting it, like at all, especially with when your rent is like $1,800 a month. So with that, we left, we came up here, tried to save money. We were living with my in-laws. We were struggling still on one income, but we were able to keep our heads above water a little bit. We started building our house and everything seemed okay, but it just wasn't. Like I was still missing a piece. And I didn't have a lot of extra income in terms of, sometimes you just want to buy that dress at Target or buy your kid something cute just because it's cute and it's on the rack and you want it, or maybe you want me money to get your hair done or your nails done. Or, you don't want your wife working so many jobs or your husband working so many jobs. Or maybe you just simply want, to have fun and go on vacation and, maybe have a little nest egg or whatever. So everybody starts this business for a different reason. But for me, it was honestly to make $500 a month for my student loan payment because my student loan payment is ridiculous. And I thought, gosh, like if I could do something legitimate from home, make that extra income and help take the pressure off my husband, it would just completely change our life. So fast forward, I keep seeing people posting on social media and I'm like, all right, like I went to high school with these people. I know that they're real. I trust that they wouldn't be lying. Like, what is this? And can I do it too? And I had started just by sampling some of the products. I tried greens, I tried the skinny wrap, and I was like, dang, this stuff is awesome. I love health and fitness, and although I have no experience, maybe I could do something like this too. So again, kind of fast forward my story. I jumped in. I used, I think it was the last $99 that we had available on one of our mini maxed out credit cards. And I just went all in and I just worked super hard and thankfully joined an incredible team. We are one of the top 10 teams in the company, which is awesome for training and development and support. And within the matter of maybe 90 days or so, I had hit that $500 goal. I kept going and growing and just having fun, you guys. I was meeting new people all through social media. Like here I am in this little small town with no friends, no family, no support, no prior experience, no social media experience. Like y'all, I didn't even have an Instagram account. I didn't even know what it was. Like how embarrassing is that? But it just goes to show you that anybody can do this business. You just have to be coachable and be willing to try and put forth the effort and just go for it. So by my 8th month, you guys, I became a 6-figure stay-at-home mom. I have been home with my son, and now I have 2 boys. Since the moment I had him, I have been able to pay off over, $45,000 in those student loans. I paid off all of our credit cards, our medical debt. I have paid off my mom's expenses, my sister's expenses. I have helped more family and more friends than I could possibly tell you. We have traveled more, just done more as a family, pay for my son's private school tuition, paid off literally everything, upgraded our vehicles. It's just incredible what this one small decision to just try something that made me totally nervous and uncomfortable has completely and totally forever changed our life. So I don't want to talk about me for too long because I don't want to bore you all with that. But the good news is we're just going to go ahead and dive in and get started with kind of some of the basics of the company and what we're all about. So the image you're going to see on the screen is basically like our dream big image. And the whole foundation of our company is to be self-led. So you would be the quote unquote CEO of your own plant-based health and beauty company, an online company. You're going to make the money that you deserve and work the hours that you want. And basically what that means is that what you put in is what you're going to get out. So this is not like a pyramid scheme. I'm going to get rich quick. I'm going to do nothing and make $1 million. No, it's not that. But what I can tell you is that the effort that you put in, you will be profoundly rewarded by this company. So the 3 things you're thinking definitely has to be, okay, well, how do you make money? What is it like being a distributor? And like, what if you're not a salesperson, or you're thinking like, gosh, like I don't have any free time. I don't know any people. How can I even figure out how to work this into my life? And those 3 things I'm totally going to go over for you guys to just kind of ease you a little bit. So in terms of making money, because of course that's what we all start for. I don't think anybody starts this business because they have money. They start it because they need money. So for us, we make money in 5 main ways. The first one is what we call Wrap Cash or Keto Coffee Cash. And what that is basically when you become a distributor, you're going to unlock the entire website of products at wholesale pricing. And what happens is you'll pay the $99 to get started. If you are getting started between today, which is June 2nd, through June 8th, you're actually going to get $250 worth of freebies and product in your business kit, just because we're having a super wonderful promotion right now. But you're going to be able to take those skinny wraps that you get in your kit, which for this week would be 5 of them, sell them for $25 each. And right there, you're already plus $125, not including the other free product in your kit. And you can make that Wrap Cash all the time. You can do it at parties, shows, expos. The nice thing about us is we don't require you to have a party. We don't require you to do shows and expos. You don't hold an inventory. You don't stock product. You don't deliver it. But you do have the opportunity, that $25, y'all, I don't know about you, but, when I was new and we were broke, that's gas in your car. That's a small box of diapers. That's maybe, lunch at Panera with your husband or your wife. So $25 does go a long way. And you could make those wrap sales at any time of your day, even as simple as wearing like a knitwork shirt and someone saying, hey, what's that? And you say, oh, I own an online plant-based health and beauty company. I actually have some samples discounted on me. You have got to try this wrap. It's incredible. And just sharing it with people. We don't want to push anything on anybody. We just want to share with people. And the next thing, of course, the biggest chunk is going to be commissions, right? So you're probably trying to figure out like, okay, how do I keep track of that? Is this going to take time out of my day? I don't have time to be logging in numbers and all that. The great thing is everything with us is web-based. So our websites are personalized to us. The fun thing about it is you can actually name your own business. So like for me, mine is worksforwellness.com. And what you can do with that is send everybody to your specific website, and that's how you track your sales. So you can track your new customer enrollments, you can track your new distributor enrollments, and everything is like a one-stop shop. So you don't have to worry about a single thing other than just sending people to your website. So this is how your commissions are tracked. Every single order is going to go through that website, and then you even have a back office that you can view your entire business organization from. So it's really wonderful. The next thing, you guys, let's talk about these bonuses, because this is something that I couldn't wrap my brain around, but it has completely changed our life. So first up are these things that we call a fast start bonus. So for you guys who, work full time, like many of us did and do when we started, you're training new people that get hired, right? You don't typically get a training bonus, You're kind of like your boss comes to you and says, hey, this is Susie, she's new. Can you train her? And you're like, okay, you're not going to say no. Well, with us, we don't grow unless we're helping others. So when we call a fast start bonus, is basically saying, okay, you have a new distributor that you have sponsored to join your business. You are going to help them, teach them, train them, and that's my job too as the leader, is to be there for you guys all the time. And we have an incredible Facebook training page that has like my whole brain of information on there. So you're never going to be alone. This isn't like a sign up and get thrown to the wolves kind of thing. But what this fast start bonus means is that every time you sponsor a new distributor and they get 2 customers in their first 30 days, you're going to get a $100 bonus. Just for helping, which is incredible because it's a reward, and then you're going to help them do the same thing. And it's this residual, perpetual training process of growing a business together. And then when you get 4 customers in your first 30 days, you guys, you get $100 shopping spree. You can buy product with that. You can buy, car magnets or shirts or whatever you want to buy. It is yours as a gift for reaching your goal. So these fast start bonuses are amazing. I have had weeks where I have earned none. I've had weeks where I've earned 1,500. It just depends on who you're sponsoring, how your business is growing, but these bonuses stack. And again, right now from the 2nd through the 8th of June, any new distributor that gets started, including yourself, when you get a new distributor this week and you help them, you're going to get a double fast start bonus. So $200 just for training your new distributor. So it is awesome. The next thing, you guys, I can't even wrap my head around this because we just announced this yesterday, but we have so many different bonuses going on right now. And I can tell you, my 3.5 years with this business, I have earned $110,000 in bonuses. Yes, I promise you $110,000, which sounds bananas. But between my husband and I, that is what we have earned. And it's been a huge reason why we have been able to become debt free. But for right now, on top of those fast start bonuses, we have bonuses ranging from $1,000 all the way to $50,000. They're called rank up bonuses. So depending on what level you are within the company, you can earn these said bonuses on top of your commissions, and they stack. So let's say you're brand new or you're thinking about getting started and you're just like, gosh, I need $500 a month so bad, or I have $10,000 in credit card debt that I need to go away, or you're saving up for your wedding or a vacation or whatever. As you climb the ranks within the company within a certain time frame, you will get rewarded these bonuses varying, again, $1,000, $7,500, $10,000, all the way to $50,000, just as a reward for achieving your goals. So it is absolutely limitless what you can do with this company and our compensation plan. And then I think a lot of times we're talking about ranks and numbers, and you're just like, oh my gosh, Ashley, I don't know what you're talking about. I need to see it. I'm visual. Right now on the screen is what our average monthly income looks, and this is worldwide. We are in 22 different countries and growing. It Works has been around for 17 years. So we are just predominantly well-rounded in terms of the international market, and we are continuing to expand. But in terms of our average worldwide earnings, this is kind of a snapshot of it. So we all start out as a distributor with nobody on our team, with no customers, and we grow a business, right? And we teach you how to do that. So I just circled on the screen that Ruby level ranking. You guys see it's only basically 2 ranks up from the start. That's that $500 a month number. So let's say you get started today. You're like, gosh, I just need $500 a month. That would mean the world to my family. Well, it's doable, and it's at the front of our compensation plan. So let's say you get that, you get rolling. It's a $1,000 bonus, and you can go Ruby in 30 days without a doubt, okay? And the next rank would be Emerald. That's a $5,000 bonus. Diamond is a $7,500 bonus and an average income of $2,000 a month. And as you can see with the chart, it just is incredible. But I wanted to show you guys at the end, that circle I just did for Presidential Diamond, that's what I am on track for promotion for this year. And that is one step above where I am at Triple and Double Diamond, which is what my husband is. But you guys, a Presidential Diamond averages $295 a month. And we have Ambassador Diamonds, over 100 of them within our company. One of them, actually several of them I went to high school with, they're good friends of mine. Ambassador Diamonds making, over $500,000 a year on average. And this is from our phones. This is not some crazy scheme, some fly-by-night thing. This is life-changing opportunity to completely transform your world. So I'm pretty dang stoked about that. But let's talk about stats. What does the company look like? What are the finances? Where do I fit in with this? What makes us different? And I kind of want to go through that. So our most updated publicized financials were 2015. We were a $750 million company, 100% debt free. Also, the year our CEO went out and bought an island that he paid like $15 million cash for. Our company is privately owned by a husband and wife who founded it in 2010. Okay. Think about that. It's a Christian-based company. It's family-owned and operated. Our fundamentals are not about numbers and sales and grow, grow, grow. It's about people and helping and changing families' lives. And our sales have doubled every single year since 2010. The momentum is here, you guys, and I'm going to get into that a little bit more. But the phase of growth and business and that perpetual motion, we are in this incredible phase right now that the sky is the limit. It is literally the perfect storm. And what I mean by that is our product line is forever expanding. You know, many of you have seen our new Keto Works line, which is a ketogenic lifestyle. This is not a fad diet. This is not something we just woke up and decided to do. Our CEO, Mark Pentecost, our founder, was diagnosed with cancer in 2016, in the beginning of the year. And at the same year that he was diagnosed, or excuse me, it might have even been 2017. It was 2017. I'm sorry. I'm messing up my years. Same year he was diagnosed is the same year that he fought and cured himself of cancer. But the reason why this Keto Works line was born is because his team of doctors said nutrition is everything. And it has been proven to cure all types of metabolic diseases, cancer, you know, autism, blood pressure, cholesterol, you know, all sorts of different conditions, you know, fibromyalgia, lupus, etc. But it goes back to nutrition. So he got really involved with the keto diet in his own health journey, and he was so passionate about it. Keto Works was born. So our product line is exploding. We have literally something for everyone, from our founding product of the Skinny Wrap that we brought over from Europe, you know, 17 years ago, to our skincare line, you know, baseline, vitamins, greens, proteins, stress relief, joint relief, energy, immunity. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But right now, with this movement with low carb and keto, and everybody, not just our company, you know, worldwide, industry-wide, doctors, researchers, herbologists, everyone looking at the ketogenic lifestyle and saying, hey, you know, a high-fat diet is where it's at. You know, that's what our bodies were made to do. That's what we functioned as well before the food pyramid was, you know, put into motion. It's all about the products, you guys. Our leadership also is incredible. I know I said it already, you know, privately owned company, Christian-based company, which again, doesn't matter what your religious denomination is. Just know that our CEO and the rest of our corporate team have nothing but our best interest at heart. And expansion, we are forever growing. I know I said 22 countries. We are working on an incredibly massive Latino launch. Mexico has been one of the countries that we are just waiting for the green light. We recently opened up in Korea, and we have more surprises this year on where we are headed next. So let's talk about size, because I think everyone's like, oh, I see it works, people everywhere. Here's the thing. We have about 200,000 paychecks going out annually in 22 countries. If you compare us to another company with a long timeline, like Mary Kay, for example, they're approaching like 3 million. So although it seems like you might see it and hear about it a lot, we are such a small, tiny piece of the puzzle. And 11,000 people turn 18 every single day. Think about that. 11,000 people. That's just in the United States alone. So there are so many opportunities to change people's lives, whether it's with the products or the business. We're just getting started, you guys. So this visual is going to show you what the Skinny Wrap looks like, because again, that's our baby. That's our flagship product. That's where we started. So if you're wondering, like, okay, what is a Skinny Wrap? I've heard it, but I've never used it. What does it do? I kind of joke around. It looks like one of those WWE wrestling belts, like if you think about the size of it. But you can basically cut it and wear it anywhere from the neck down. And it's a botanical cloth that is going to tighten, tone, and firm your skin in as little as 45 minutes. So if you're somebody like me and you struggle with cellulite, like cellulite is the devil, y'all, these Skinny Wraps have like breathed life into me and my confidence in terms of my legs. I can lose all the weight in the world, but have horrible cellulite. Maybe you've got loose skin, maybe you had multiple pregnancies like I have, and your skin just isn't the same, or maybe you had, a medical condition that caused you to gain a lot of weight or lose a lot of weight, or whatever might have happened to you. The point of a skinny wrap is to tighten, tone, and firm, and to reduce your cellulite. Everything is all natural. All of our products are natural, non-GMO, plant-based, with the exception of 2 of our keto products that have the grass-fed butter in them. So, of course, that wouldn't be plant-based. But everything that we have is natural. Skinny wraps, you guys, I'm telling you, there's no need for Botox, for lipo, for shapewear. Like, they're the easiest thing ever. Literally, all you need to do is open it up and put it on your body wherever you want from the neck down. Wear it for at least 45 minutes, and you're going to be blown away. If you guys can see the screen, these are just like some of my favorite pictures. I won multiple cruises with the company. We rented out entire cruise ships, and we all partied and had fun. We are a family-oriented company, so like there's that picture of my son when I first started. If I went to events and I did things, he was there. You guys, I've met some of my best friends that I would have never known if it wasn't for this company, from this company. So those are just some of my favorite pictures. I don't want to bore y'all with that because I have a million of them, but let's talk about right way and wrong way, because I think you see a lot on social media, or maybe just in face-to-face interactions where, you feel like you're being spammed and sold to and pushed on. This team does not, and I repeat, does not and will not ever train that way. We teach how to do things the right way. We teach how to share what you love, share what you're passionate about, and to use your strengths. And we call that living the blitz, which is just like a fancy way of saying, don't go being somebody that you're not. We don't want you to sign up and all of a sudden turn around and become that obnoxious salesperson that's pushing your products down everyone's throat or pushing the business. We want you to use your strengths, but be open to be learning other things and other ways of doing things and how to share. We are shares people, not salespeople. And I know that sounds super corny, but just hear me out. If you are sharing something that you are genuinely excited about or genuinely love, like that caramel frappuccino from Starbucks or whatever, you're going to share it. If you went to an awesome restaurant, a new Italian joint in town, and you're like, I had the best baked ziti of my life, you guys have to go there. And you're sharing where the cute dress came from Target, you know what happens? People go to Starbucks, to that Italian restaurant, to Target, and they buy what you are sharing because you are creating awareness and generating interest. That right there is what we do. The difference is you're going to get paid for that with this business, whereas when you're, giving everyone else a shout out, you're not getting any kickback. So for social media, you can use Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat. Embarrassingly enough, I barely know Pinterest, and I surely don't know how to use Snapchat. So don't feel like, to be successful, you have to be this social media guru, because you don't. You just have to be willing to learn and to try. And let's talk about the what ifs. I talked about it already, but, the biggest ones are, what if I'm not a salesperson? What if I don't have extra or free time? And what if I don't know a lot of people? And here's the thing. I just said it. I don't want you to be a salesperson, because nobody wants to be around somebody who's a salesperson. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. You need to differentiate yourself. You don't want to turn into Ashley, the It Works girl or guy. You want to be Ashley, the owner of your own health and beauty company, helping people change their life. There's a very big difference there. So don't worry about not being a salesperson or having no experience, because that is actually perfect. The next one of I don't have free time or extra time, let me tell you a little story. So when I started, the person who enrolled me is a stay-at-home mom of 5 kids. All 5 at the time were like under 8 years old, or maybe 7. And her husband was gone 24 hours at a time as a firefighter. And I was like, gosh, like I have 1 kid and I can barely get dressed and take a shower every day. Like, how is she running this business? Has 5 kids. She's all over the dang place. And then I'm seeing my other friend who works full time, like 2 jobs, single mom, student. And I'm like, y'all, like, how are you guys doing this? And I'm looking at these people that literally don't have any extra free time, and they were rocking it, and they inspired me so much. So I stopped making excuses, and I started saying, okay, I got to push play on my life, because I'm the only one that's going to be in charge of my destiny. So if you feel like you don't have extra free time, but you're sitting there watching Netflix or mindlessly scrolling social media, or playing video games or whatever, like you have free time, you have extra time. You're just not managing your time wisely. And the beauty of this business is that it was made to fit within the nooks and crannies of your day. So you can have 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 30 minutes there. Y'all, I built my business primarily on social media. I would say 90% of it. For the girl that didn't even understand social media, that's funny, but I did that here and there throughout my day, but mostly when my son went to bed. You don't need hours on end. You don't need fancy office space and whatever. You just need to get to work, and you just need to try and give it your all. And if you don't know many people, that's fine too, because I was that person. We're going to teach you how to expand your network. We're going to teach you how to find the people that you already have that you're not even thinking about. And we're going to teach you how to find new people and how to meet people and make friends and be genuine. So anyone can do this. Just on our team alone, we have psychologists, stay-at-home moms, teachers, lawyers, hotel managers, hotel owners, high school dropouts, college dropouts, coaches, single moms, working dads, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So just be willing to learn and move your feet. Know that network marketing is not perfect, but it is better. And I have watched this industry transform within my closed doors of It Works for the last 3.5 years. And I am just so profoundly excited for what the next 3.5 years look like and how many thousands of lives we're going to change in the process. And we always end with Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Again, you don't have to be super religious. It's just something that our CEO has always instilled in us. Just have the will, give it to God if you're religious, and just know that we are going to lock arms and help you and take this thing step by step as far as you want to go. So I just want to thank y'all so much for listening in with me. I am trying to keep it under 30 minutes, which it looks like nailed it. I just did. So if you guys have any questions that I, maybe you can't or haven't answered tonight, please go back to whoever invited you to this webinar. Feel free to ask them. Say, hey, I listened to Ashley. She brought up a couple of good points, but hey, what about this or what about that? And I know whoever sent you here is going to be more than happy to answer that for you. So have a wonderful night, and I look forward to welcoming you guys to our team page. See ya.